Hello beautiful people, my name is Jule and I'll guide you through this gentle hip opening Hatha Flow. We go as deep as we can within the next 20 minutes, but know the more that you practice the session, the deeper you're gonna go. Let's begin in seated position. Find a comfortable seat, could be cross-legged, but if that's not comfortable for you, just sitting in any position will do. Close your eyes, sit tall for your spine, and draw your shoulders back. Taking this moment before we begin to move and stretch, just to center your mind the best as you can as you bring your breath to the forefront. And let your thoughts just dissolve and fade into the background, and allowing yourself to become more present for the practice ahead. Let's gather a deep breath in, fill up your lungs to the fullest capacity that you can. And then exhale, let it all go. Open your eyes, and as you inhale, reach and stretch your arms above your head. Stretch tall in your seated position, lengthening out of your waist, reaching up towards the sky. And as you exhale, we take a seated twist. Take your left hand to your right knee and reach your right arm behind your body. Gaze over your right shoulder. Sit tall and long as you rinse and twist. Let's release. Inhale, reach your arms overhead again. Just stretch up towards the ceiling. Exhale, coming to the other side, right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you for support. Sit tall through your spine and gaze over your left shoulder, twisting. And go ahead and release. Come back to center, reach your hands over your head again. Release them down by your sides. Go ahead and lie on your back. And before we go deepen into the hips, we're gonna warm them up a little bit. So we're preparing for bridge pose here. Bend your knees and bring your feet flat on the floor, making sure that your feet are right underneath your knees and your knees and feet are hip distance apart. Bring your palms flat to the mat beside your body. Look straight up and slowly lift your hips right up off the floor. From here you can either keep your palms flat where they are, or you could interlace your fingers under your back, your choice. Pretend that you have a block that you squeeze together under your thighs. You don't necessarily need to move your legs, but just feel and do that squeezing sensation. Lift your heart, feel that opening. Each breath expands and opens the heart. Feel the energy in your feet grounding you, and hold here. We're warming up our glutes a little bit, freeing up our hip flexors. Find your breath to keep you calm. One more deep breath in, lift. And then go ahead and release your hands, lower your hips all the way down. From here, gently press yourself up to seated. In any way that you would like to get there, come into tabletop positions, all fours on hands and knees. Spread your fingers wide. Stack your shoulders right above your elbows, your hips above your knees. And then we do some gentle cat-cow breath to warm us. As you inhale your breath, lift your chest and look up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, gently round your spine. Let your head and neck fall. Inhale, slowly lift, looking up, lengthening. And exhale as you round the back. Let your head and neck fall, tailbone scoops. And move on, do one or two of these at your own pace, connecting your breath with your movement, coming more into your body. Then release as you finish to a neutral spine. And let's come into a downward facing dog. Curl your toes through the mat, lift your knees up and your hips towards the sky. In down dog, just let your head relax. Your body will look like an upside down V. Spread your fingers and your hands wide. Press your heels towards the floor. It's okay to have bent knees here. Whatever feels best on your body. If you're a little bit tighter, for sure bend your knees and just soften your body, relax the mind. Walk your feet forwards towards your hands. We'll take a ragdoll here. So we're bringing our feet hip width lengths apart and we make 2 soft fists. And then we're resting our fists in our opposite elbow crease. Just letting our head hang down, relaxing the neck, and just enjoying the gentle forward fall. Relaxing the muscles in our head and in our neck, and feeling the stretch through our heels to our hips, all the way down into our spine. You can sway from side to side, just do what feels good for you. And then release your arms, just let them hang and dangle. Then bend your knees a little bit and slowly roll yourself up to standing, no rush to get there. When you arrive, just let your shoulders fall down and back. And then reach your arms over your head, stretch up to the ceiling. We take mountain pose. Feet can stay hip distance apart today. Stretch up as long as you can. So you're stretching from your hips through your fingers. Now inhale, reach and extend up. As you exhale, dive into a forward fold. And then slowly from here, inhale, rise back up with your breath, arms over your head. And exhale, diving down, forward fold, any way you'd like to get there. We're just warming up our bodies a little. Inhale, arms overhead, reach and rise, moving with the breath. Exhale, forward fold, going deep. Inhale, arms overhead, reach out of your waist, up over your head again. And then take your hands, bring them together at your heart. So we're doing a standing figure 4, bending both knees. Take your right ankle on top of your left knee, so that you're balancing. And sit your hips down, opening our hips and glutes here. If balancing is not too easy for you, feel welcome to grab a chair or a desk. Otherwise, take your best as you can to balance. Focusing on one point, your drishti, called in yoga, will help you to stay balanced. While you're here, just breathe and accept wherever you're at, enjoying all sensations that arise. And release. We're going to the other side. Bring the left ankle on top of the right knee. And sit your hips low. Hands can stay at your heart. Pick your focus point to gaze at. And as you bend your standing leg, you might feel a deeper opening through your glutes and hips. Just breathing and holding, feeling where you're at. Then go ahead and release from here. Straighten your legs and reach your arms over your head. Stretch up tall. As you exhale, forward fold. Stretching out the back of your body, holding it here, letting any stress or tension go, letting it dissolve. From here, walk back to a down dog. Hands to the mat, walking your feet up. We're moving into a runner's lunge, stepping the right foot to the front, to the outside between your right hand. And if it doesn't quite make it there, just step as far forward as you can. Then drop your back knee down. Walk your right foot to the top right corner of the mat. making sure that both arms on the inside of the right leg. And then lunge into this, hips lunge forward. If that's too much for your back knee, feel free to pad it with a mat or a blanket. From here, if your body allows you to, you can reach your arms forward, coming onto your elbows. Then close your eyes wherever you are, or focus them on one point, and just think into this posture, allowing for an awakening, opening in the hips. If you become distracted, just come back to your breath. Start to breathe a little more consciously. It will help your mind to slow down. Then go ahead and release. Step back to downward facing dog. So you can straighten your arms if they're bent. Swing the right leg back. And we're moving into the other side. Stepping the left foot forward to the outside of the left hand. Walk your right leg back. Then lower your back knee down. If you chose padding on the other side, feel free to do so here. And then go as low as your body lets you go. Making sure that your left foot is closer to the front of the mat as your knee is to protect our knee. Lunge deep and breathe. Noticing the sensations that arise, the feedback that your body is giving you, listening to it. You can always back out or go deeper. You don't want to feel pain. Intensity, yes, but no pain. Surrendering. Let yourself relax as much as possible for you in this present moment. And let's slowly release to downward facing dog. Lift your hips up to the sky. And feel free to bend one knee, then the other, loosening your entire body. Relaxing, breathing deep, enjoying this gentle class. From here, we're moving into a deeper hip opener, half pigeon pose. This time, lift your right leg up behind your body, and then bend your right knee and bring it all the way to the floor to your right wrist. Start to inch your right ankle forward a little bit, and then walk your left leg back. You can stay upright on your two hands, or you can lower to your forearms. Or if you're a little bit more open, you can reach and stretch your arms forward in front of you, bowing down to the front of the mat. Be mindful of what you feel in the right knee. If this is too much to you, you can always bring a pillow or a block under your hips for support. Otherwise, just stay in this pose, half pigeon, and relax as much as possible. We're gonna stay here for about a minute, so just allow yourself to relax. It's okay if you feel distracted or fidgety. Know that your greatest tool is to take a deep breath. Settle into the pose. Being very mindful as you release. It's okay to feel a little bit stiff after a longer hold. And then press back to downward facing dog. Feel free to move around a little bit as you just let the energy of the posture dissolve. As you feel ready, move into the other side. Left leg lifts high. And then bend your left knee, bring it forward to your left wrist. Walk your left ankle slightly forward, right leg back, and then bow to your forearms or all the way down, reaching your arms forward. And if you modify it in some way on the other side, please do so on this side too. From the beginning of the pose, you might feel a little intensity. Just notice what you feel. And notice how the energy moves and changes. Even the sensation you might feel throughout this hold of the pose. And notice what does arise. What thoughts do keep coming back. That's where your power is. So you can shift something in your life if you need to. Slowly release to downward facing dog. Hips coming up high. Moving as you need to. Feeling the blood flow back into the hips, knee and ankles. Gather a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just have a seat on your yoga mat anywhere you'd like to get there. We're moving to seated cobbler's pose. So reach back and pull the flesh out from under you. So you're going to increase the curve in our lower back. Then bring the bottoms of your feet together. Glue your heels into your groins. Let your knees fall down towards the floor. And then lengthen up on inhale. And fold on exhale, taking your time to come down. Close your eyes. It's nice to close your eyes in this one so you're not distracted by your feet. And just feel your outer hips, your inner thighs, and keep lengthening through your back. Breathe into the sensations. Slowing down. Release, come up slow. And then bring your feet out in front of you to the floor. Roll yourself all the way down onto your yoga mat, taking your time to get there. From here, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And we'll take a deep spine twist. Hug your right knee into your chest. Straighten the left leg out in front of you towards the floor. Then guide your right knee across your body all the way over to the floor on your left. And reach the right arm to the right. Gaze over to your right arm. Twist from your core, from the inside out. And as you're here, just let go of any remaining tension in your body, in your mind. Surrender as much as you can. And then slowly coming back up to center. Extend your right leg out and bend your left knee in into your body, pulling it in tightly. And twist. Bring your left knee across your body. Reach your left arm left and look left. Letting go of anything that you haven't released yet. We store experience in our body. Move away any tension so you can walk around feeling so much lighter and so much more present. Return to your center, hug both knees into your chest again, just giving yourself a final cleanse. Pull the thighs inward, reach around, try to grab the opposite elbows and really give yourself a tight squeeze. You can bring your head to the floor, press your shoulders towards the floor, compressing the front of your hips. Inhale, exhale to Shavasana. Extend your legs out in front of you. Bring your palms by your side. and close your eyes. Just let yourself melt into the floor, feeling the support from the floor, the earth right underneath you, embracing that support and giving yourself this opportunity to do nothing. There is nothing being asked of you here, just relax. Give yourself this time only for you to recharge. And start to deepen your breath, feeling your chest moving up and down. Guide that movement into your fingertips and toes. And stretch up your arms over your head. Deep breath in here. Roll onto the side of your body. And slowly find your way back up into a seated position. To heart center, gift yourself a smile, sending gratitude through your body for taking the time to check in with yourself today. And guide your hands to your forehead, give yourself a little massage. When you feel ready, blink open the eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much for moving with me today, for your time and trust. If you enjoyed the sequence, I'd love to read it in the comments or see a thumbs up. Follow for more yoga content and a little insight on our exciting life. I'm wishing you a beautiful time. I hope you're happy and safe. Much love.